Hi everyone, I'm Angie,
And I'm Mel.
and this is Ange and Mel's Adventures in Thread, Flosstube episode number 5. It
Yeah.
is Tuesday, July 29th, and we're finally getting back to recording after I don't even know, 5 or 6 weeks. We kept thinking we'd get it in sooner, and then life just kept getting in the way. But
June 22nd, I wrote down. Was what
oh, really? So over a month, so
too
about
bad.
5 weeks.
Not too
Which we've been really busy in those 5 weeks. I feel
yeah.
like between stitching, we've both been stitching a lot, but
Mhm.
then different trips and vacations and sh family shenanigans. So I
Yes.
guess 5 weeks isn't that bad, really, considering
Not
how
for
we
summer.
jammed into those 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And
our government,
you're getting ready to go on another trip. So that's
yeah.
why we're like, okay, now or never.
If we don't do it this week, it won't be for 2 more weeks, and then we're at almost 2 months.
Yeah.
So,
It's
but
like,
yeah,
we text back and forth all the time. But there's been so much going on that it was like we had to catch up before we started recording because there's so much to cover that like you can't even get into texts.
right.
It's like there's too much. This is too much
Mhm.
effort to text it, so talking's way easier.
Yeah, and I do try to not be on my phone too much in the evening and just like put it away and
Hmm.
leave it alone.
Are you guys having a like cold spell this week in Minnesota? Or well, not
No,
cold spell,
having
a cooler spell?
no, it's so hot here.
Really? It
And our
was
AC is on
like
the fritz again.
98 degrees yesterday, and it's now like cloudy and 80 something, and we're supposed to have monsoon weather for the next like 3 days.
I think that's headed our way because we're going to Iowa and it's going to be in like the 70s there.
Nice.
So that'll be much. Last year it was like the hottest June they ever had because
Hmm.
it was June when we went. So I'm really glad. And it doesn't look like rain, so that's good. But here it's been so hot, like 95, feels like
Hmm.
95 or hotter. I go outside in the mornings and mess around with the garden, make sure the chickens are fed. And then I don't go out again unless I really have to.
Yeah.
We also have um deer flies and horse flies here, and they are so bad this year. I have a bite. You can't see it, but I have a bite in my hairline, and I brushed my hair. I didn't know it was there. I was like, oh no, what's wrong? I had Jeff look. I'm like, is there something wrong in my head? Like, did I cut it? He's like, no, I think it's a bite.
To bite.
They
Yeah.
hurt. I don't know if you've ever been bit by one, but they
Yeah.
hurt.
That was one of the things when we were up camping in Wyoming a couple weeks ago. The mosquitoes weren't bad, but the little flies and little horse flies
Yeah.
were annoying. But
Like
right
my
now we
dog,
have a spike in West Nile in town,
oh,
and the mosquitoes in town. So they've been going around and spraying for West Nile.
like our poor dogs can't even go to the bathroom without getting attacked by flies. She's trying to poop, and I'm like fanning her little back because my big dog doesn't. She doesn't love it, but she has longer fur, so it doesn't bother her as much. But the little dog is short fur, and she's out there, and she's like trying to go to the bathroom, but like, like oh my god, I
What the
actually feel
heck?
bad for her.
Yeah.
I can't just go and so anyway,
Well,
I
cool.
don't know.
We have a lot to go over.
Yeah,
I think you mentioned it right before we started. You didn't have any fully finishes, right?
I have no fully finishes, and I
Yeah.
didn't bring an old one because I have so many things I worked on that I didn't feel like I needed to show her
Yeah.
that.
And I had some that I probably could have easily done a quick FF on, but I just never got around to it. So I got no big finishes to show in at least
Well,
FFOs.
as my stitching will show, my brain was very scattered, and there's no way I could have focused on that.
Yeah. Did you
I
have
gotta get,
any finishes?
I do, yeah. Let's see. I should have put them in order of that. Hold on. What's this one? Oh, this one is this. I was waiting for the red,
Yeah.
and I did get the red, and she's all done. Let me. This fabric's really see through, and it's really pretty.
Oh, wow. That
Isn't it
looks
pretty?
so good.
I think I'm gonna just do like a white, like a Michael's white frame because I think
Yeah.
that's thick enough, and just set it up on a shelf or, somewhere in my summertime stuff. So I think I
Hmm.
can have both of these kind of out at the same time if I really
Hmm.
want.
Yep.
In different, I'd probably put them in different um spots. just
Mm-hmm.
because they don't really go together. I haven't picked out which one I want to. I haven't been in a mood really to start. Is what I just thinking about putting all the kits together. So I don't know which one because I don't know if I'm going to do all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't love bees and sunflowers and stuff, so I might not do August.
Mm-hmm.
But September is like a scarecrow with pumpkins. It's really cute. So
Mm-hmm.
I think I might skip August and then, just kind of do the ones that I like.
Yeah.
Because
Because
this,
those could go through August. The tomato one
oh,
could totally go through August.
for sure. Well, it's hot enough here. It's an easy stitching, but it's a lot. Like this is
Mm-hmm.
all full, and it's easy. It's a lot. Those little scales, but
Yeah.
it's so cute. I mean, I only have two done, and this one's my favorite.
Yeah. I love that red.
So it's really it is. What's it called again? Ribbon red.
Ribbon red.
Yeah, and it's a great like summer 4th of July red. And honestly, it'd be a really good Christmas red.
Mm-hmm.
Like really bright red Santas. Some people like the more muted. And then I have so forever ago. Sorry, I thought I was organized, but so much for thinking. I have um these. And a long time ago, I want to say 2 years ago, I finished the H, M, and the E. And then I had finished, I'm not, same thing with this is I'm not going to do all of them. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to kind of choose. I have, I think this one's January. I finished that one last year or whatever year it
Yeah.
was. And then this one I think was March.
Oh, that's cute.
I love tulips. I think you do too. So
Yeah.
this one was March. And then this one would be January, February, March, April, May. This one was May. So I think I only had just like one strawberry in, so I finished May.
Wow, good job.
So again, this can just be out
Yep, all summer.
all summer. And then the next ones I'm gonna do like let's see if it has a picture. I don't know if it really has a good picture. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna do uh this one here,
With the pumpkins.
the pumpkins.
What's on the
I only
side, like halfway up?
I only have three pieces of the black left, so I have
Okay.
to do three. Which one? This one?
So the one with the pumpkins, what's on the side? Is it little coffee cups above the pumpkins?
Oh, they're scarecrows.
Oh, okay, now I can see it.
So focus
Go a little bit to your right.
there. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do this one, and the Halloween one.
Oh, that Halloween one's cute, the witches.
I don't love people like in my stitches. Hold on, let me see if I put a board up here if it like fixes the. Does that fix my
Yeah,
problem?
yeah, that's better.
I don't know. I just don't love the pilgrims. So I think if I do the bottom one,
Is that a red pill? Like they're in red clothing?
the picture just looks red. I think it's
Okay,
brown.
because they do look a little weird.
Yeah, I think it's called brown sugar.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna do this one, the Christmas, and the Halloween one. Because I can put this one out, starting in September,
Yep.
switch it, put it back.
Yep.
Or if I'm really fun, I could, well, wait, no, because I have the H's. Never mind. Disregard. I was gonna say I could put them all three out, but no, I can't do that. I am gonna buy this frame from Hobby Lobby. It's really actually not that expensive and finish it similar, but I think I want mine this way,
Yeah.
instead horizontal instead of vertical.
Yeah. Yep.
So I did, and these again, they're not hard. I mean, these took a long time
Right.
because it's just so much. It's
Yep.
not hard.
And it's white, and white's
If,
boring.
if I could go back, I saw somebody. I think her name is Ashley, and I think her channel is a little patience cross stitch or a little patience stitching or something like that. She did hers on this like dusty gray,
Hmm.
and it's not as loud as this. And I wish, I mean, I'd already started, so I was committed at this point. And I'm using mostly called fors on it just because when it comes to these ones, they do pretty good. Like they look really nice. Not that other ones don't, but you know what I mean. I'm doing mostly called for. And then in my book, I got it written down so that I'm kind of keeping track. This is of like which ones I have done, and then if I make changes, I'm writing my notes in there. Like, oh, I'm only doing, September, October, December, and then just kind of I did sub a few colors just because I didn't have the called for, and I just wrote those down. 'Cause I'm not gonna buy anything. If an orange is an orange, green
Yeah,
is, especially on black, you can really use anything you want to.
yeah.
And then I have one more, and I promise I'll be done. Let's see. I just gotta. Actually, I lied to you. I have two more that I started and finished. Oh, they're right here. I pulled them out. Duh. I'll save this one for last. So I got this one. It
Oh, cute.
isn't it cute? It literally, I think it took me 2 days to stitch this. I started it on the 8th and I finished on the 11th. So
Wow.
basically 3 evenings.
Yeah.
I looks like I used mostly called for. I might have subbed one of the greens just because I didn't have the one that they asked for. The fabric I used is called Honeydew Melon, and it's by Millennial Fabrics, and
Very
it is
fitting for fruit salad Quaker.
perfect.
Wow.
Isn't it fun?
I love it.
It's so cute. Well, then they came out with this free Friday stitch or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
And so I used the same fabric, similar colors, I think, pretty much. And this literally took me one night.
That's cool.
So they're so cute. They like match
Yeah.
and they're bright and they're fun.
Yep.
So this one I'll probably put on like a block,
Hmm.
and this one I'll probably do a little pillow.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Very
would be an
good.
okay pillow.
Bravo.
They made me happy. I was actually kind of sad when I was done because I was like, well, what else can I stitch on this fabric?
Yeah. That's a fun use for that color. That's a good
It's
summer
right. And
color.
so that's like sometimes you get those ones in the fabric of the months, and you're like, well,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do? And then something like this comes up, and you're like, well, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
Even in the called for, it looks really awesome. I want to say I think I changed the green because this green was really light.
Hmm.
So I made it darker just
Yeah.
so that it actually popped. And I actually started stitching, I think, on this, and I was like, oh, that green's not going to work. But, and then last but not least, oh, and then if I do pillows, I have
Oh, yeah.
these two fabrics to choose from. Or
You
even
can
if I
do
do on a,
you could do one as a pillow and then
like
uh
if I
do a
blocked it
double
out,
layered flat fold. Yeah.
yeah. So I this is a sneak peek to something that I made that I can't release or can't say what it is yet
That's
because I
cool.
think everyone's gotten them, but I had leftover and I was like, well, that's fun. So,
Yeah.
save that.
Awesome.
Last but not least, I think you'll recognize this one. I started and finished this Victory Garden.
Yeah.
Took me 3 evenings pretty much because I mostly just stitch in the evenings.
Which I am wholly impressed by that took you 3 evenings because it took me like 3 weeks to stitch it. I'm such a slow stitcher.
Mine's on Ada too. I don't know what yours is, but I did
Oh, so cute.
I did all called for. I wasn't sure if I was gonna fill these in, but it looked weird without it. So I filled them in. I mean, it didn't look full, it looked weird, but it's so cute. I'm definitely gonna do a pillow out of it because I think I like the bigger pillows on shelves.
Yeah.
They're
Was
good.
your 16 count? It
This
looks a
is,
little bigger than mine.
yeah, it's 14 count
Okay.
antique.
Yeah.
Grabbed one, and there wasn't too much um white in there. It's just really in here.
Yep.
So but it's so cute. I love it.
That's cool.
So, but maybe I could use, well, here's our butterflies, but the bees I asked,
Yeah.
maybe I have to change them to butterflies. I don't know. We'll get into that when I get
Yeah,
to that thing.
so
But
you have another finish you forgot about.
I do. What is it?
Because I have a finish and you did the
Oh my
same
gosh,
one.
I do. Scatterbrain. Hello. Oh, it would have helped if I would have organized my stuff. All right. Lastly, this is last, is this. Now, we had some debate about what color I should use, and both you and my daughter were like, oh, use this brown. I don't even know what it was. And I'm like, no.
Boring old brown.
I could not stop thinking about what it would look like on yellow. And so I did it, and I'm so happy I didn't listen to you because it is so pretty. It's so cool. And I think with a red frame or a blue frame, like,
Hmm.
I guess white, but white's kind of boring.
Yeah. It looks way better than I thought it would on the yellow, but I should know that by now to just trust you with your color choices.
I just was like, I wasn't feeling inspired, and then I'd see the yellow, and I'm like, but it's called daffodil, and so that's another one where I've had this since May of 2024,
Hmm.
and it just, oh, it's so so pretty. I love it. So this will be framed for sure. And
Yeah.
again, it's patriotic, but you can leave it out all the summer.
Hmm.
You can leave it out all the time. I
Yeah.
have patriotic ones I leave out all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was, how long did that one take me? Oh, damn it. This one took me about 2 weeks to do. But I don't know if I stitched every single day.
Right.
I'll just write my start date and my end date.
Those houses were beasts.
They really were. And I think I did change some stuff because you can see I changed like that. I write the symbol down and then what it needs to be.
Hmm.
But then if I want that, if that symbol represents something else, I'll write what that is. Like that says windows, and
Hmm.
then I'll put the color. So that's how when I'm doing it, remember what I'm doing. Because I think I just make little tweaks. I think you have to. If you don't use called for fabric, I think you have to make little
Yeah.
tweaks because it just doesn't, like the greens, especially greens and browns, they
Hmm.
show up weird
Hmm.
on different colors. I don't know why. I'm sure there's some science to it, but those are the ones I tend to have to mess with the most. And
Hmm.
whites, depending on the
Yeah,
color.
depending on if you need it brighter or bluer or yeah,
Right.
warmer or
So
cooler.
those are all the ones that I started and stopped, or started and finished since
Finished.
our last time.
Awesome. Well,
Everything else I worked on was whips I already had because I didn't want to start anything.
right.
Like I told Angie, I'm just bored with everything. All of my charts, I'm just like not really ready for Halloween yet, and I'm over patriotic, and I definitely can't do Christmas in July. Kudos to those who can do that.
I want to, I just don't have enough time. I'm doing other things.
I thought about it and because I've been digging through my drawers, like what is gonna fire me, right? And I'm just like, Santa, ugh, even though
Right?
it's hot, I just can't do it. So
I'm doing some Halloween. I'm doing two different no, I'm doing one Halloween model stitch. Hopefully I will get it done in a decent amount of time. Um, and then I'm doing one that's kind of it's not a holiday one, but it is kind of weird stitching Halloween. Um,
I know.
I'm not really in the Halloween. I prefer to actually stitch Christmas right now, but
Yeah.
um anyways, so I have four finishes.
Okay.
No, four, almost
Yeah.
five. I'm
We
close.
haven't even exchanged pictures of
I
finishes.
know. Well, at a certain point, I was like, when I finished this one, I was like, I'm not going to send her a finished picture, so she
I
doesn't.
don't even know what you worked on because we've just both been like Hope you're doing
Because
good.
I was sending you pictures of this and then I
Yeah.
stopped. So, I don't know if this will work because my, is that in focus?
It's a little bit
Let me
blurry.
see. I think I had a weird selection on my,
Your background is kind of
yeah,
fuzzy.
let me
But
see if I can do, um, maybe this will help. Maybe we'll try. Um, so, uh, oh, that didn't work now, did it?
oh, that's good. Leave it right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
So this was, are you seeing the gray blobby bits or is that just me?
Yeah. I can see it. Don't move. Yeah.
That's really weird.
There, right
Um,
there.
so this was completely just grabbing reds and blues and whites and golds. And then obviously once I got started, keeping those same colors as I went through the
Yeah.
chart.
I
So I was
like
just
your
really proud of myself because I was like, that's totally like I did a Melissa job on this. I would just went with
I
what I
like
was
your
feeling.
trees. Because your tree pops out more than my tree.
Oh,
They
what?
did the color difference.
What is up with my camera? What else did I do here?
I don't know. It's like you have the background
Yeah,
set.
it's like it's not doing my, whoa. Na, 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 na.
That made it worse.
Just background. Na, 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 na.
Oh, that's better.
There we go. That's way better.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like
Sorry,
see how
y'all.
my tree doesn't like it's more subtle and yours looks so cool with it pops a lot
Yeah, with
more.
that extra contrast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I loved this though. Like as I went along and picked and I even mixed it up in terms of like what it was asking for. I was just like, no, I think this is gonna contrast better, so I switched it up.
Look at our little quilt ones too. I went with dark blue
Yeah.
and you went with
So I
yeah,
um
I love that.
I want to put this in a frame and um I measured it and it was a fairly sta I was like, wow, I actually might be able to find a frame. I did it on 25 count, 2/2, so it's pretty big. So I'm gonna leave this out year round. I have a bathroom downstairs that's a patriotic themed bathroom, so it's gonna go in there.
That's cool.
That one. And this
That
was my,
just goes to show that you can do whatever you feel like. If you want to use yellow fabric, and that's cool. If you want to use that, that's cool. And it's your stuff. And I don't
yeah,
think the designer would ever be mad if you didn't copy them perfect.
right?
Yeah.
Um,
So,
this was my first, so this was my June 13 for the 250th sow. So that's that
okay.
one. And then so my second one for that sow was finishing Uncle Sam.
It's so cute. I
So
love that.
I was glad to get that done. That was actually a really, this one stitched up way faster than the other two.
I
Um,
think the eagle took the longest, if I remember right.
yeah, because of the wings to
Mm-hmm.
like count
I
all
like
the little wing things. Anyways, so now I just have to decide what
that.
I'm gonna do with them. I am leaning towards a flat fold with a little easel back to them.
You could put them in your
Flat finish.
patriotic bathroom too.
What's that?
You could put them in your patriotic bathroom.
Right? And I have a skinny like wall near my one window that I could like
Put
kind of,
three little square
yeah,
frames. That could be really cute.
yeah.
Those are fun. I don't know. They're fun.
So, and then this one I had started before the Patriotic South or the 250th South.
Mhm.
So because I had started it, I wasn't counting it as part of the sow. And this was my car stitch. So I don't know if I ever sent you pictures or I think I'd maybe shown the start of it. So I finished this guy.
Love it. Is
It's
that Emily Call?
Emily Call, and I think it's just called Uncle Sam.
I love how she incorporates quilt
Yeah.
stars into her stuff. I love it.
So, and
That
this was just
one,
scrap
I've
linen.
I've seen that one, but I don't really love people, and I'm like, I don't
Mhm.
know. I've seen it stitched. It's really cute.
Well, now that it's done, I'm like, oh, that's really cute. But I have to tell you, it just felt really weird stitching this. Like, I was like, this guy's kind of funny looking. Like, and then when it was done, I was like, okay, it's cute again. But while I was stitching it, I was like, what am I doing? I'm not sure
Is
if I'm
that,
really digging this anymore.
is that called for on there, or did you just
It's
do
all just mixed, same
like
thing, grabbed. There's some that are called for, but then I didn't have a couple colors and just filled in with others.
right?
And then my last one, um, I don't have a printout of it because it was a PDF. Erin Elizabeth Designs Camping Tier.
Oh, you finished
So
it?
I started it and finished it while we were camping. I
Oh
stitched
my
this in like
God.
4.5 days.
It's
And
amazing when you have no distractions what you can do, right?
well, and it's not that big. So this is 16 count. Um, I think it's a B stitch me.
Oh, I love it. That choice of color for the tray is so good.
So I
That's so cute. I need to get that one.
yeah.
The hot dog and the s'mores. Oh my gosh.
I know, it's so cute. And then of course, so we were in South Pass, Wyoming, the area of South Pass. So I just personalized it and then I changed the camper color. Our camper s'mores mobile is red.
I love it.
So I just mixed those colors up a little bit and
It is so awesome.
yeah. So I love it. But it is, I mean, look how small it is. I mean, it's like,
What is you could do what is it like 5 by 7
five
frame
five
size?
by 7. So I was really surprised at how fast it's stitched up, especially because there's quite a few color changes in there.
Yeah.
For just a little handful of stitches. So I have um, was it farm tray? Let me find it. I got it right here because I have it. Um, I want to stitch. Oh, there it is. I want to stitch it for my mom's birthday. And now that I know how fast they stitch up,
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let's do this. So there's that one.
Oh, that's cute.
So my mom has like a green John Deere tractor that she uses to mow like, her acre.
Hmm.
So um and her birthday's in early October. So I think I'll be able to knock this out
Yeah.
if I kit it up, I think I'll be able to do
Are you
it.
gonna just do it kind of as is? Like keep the tray?
Yeah, and I actually I have what do I have it? I have it as an 18 count. That'd be really tiny.
Yeah. You might want to do it.
But I had picked out just a vintage country mocha for it. But
Yeah.
I might change that up. I'm because now that I've
Yeah.
seen because this is 16 count, so
I think that's a good size though for,
mhm.
on your like bookshelves or whatever she may have. You don't want it
Yeah.
to be too big, but I do think 18 would be too small.
Yeah, I mean 18 count would almost be like an ornament. It would be tiny.
Which would still be cute.
Yeah. So I mean
If
she has a little tiered tray. I mean I maybe I could wing it on an 18 count and then it would be
you could
like this
turn it
little
into a little pillow,
yeah.
the tray. Your mom will like anything you make.
With 18 count, then it would have to be like probably single thread, and I
Yeah.
just that slows me down. I'm
I
not
love 16 because
slow
it's
enough.
double thread, it's easy to see. I'm good.
Yeah,
I don't mind 14 count, but I do find not because I do 16 count so much that the holes on the 14 count, I'm like, man, these look huge.
yeah,
They just, they're so much bigger. That camping tray thing is
yeah.
so cool.
It's actually
Did you write down what colors you used?
probably close to a 4 by 6. So that's all called for.
Except the tray.
Yep, and except for the gray, the one gray color. I
Okay.
made it a slightly darker, greener tint gray to get it
Mhm.
to pop on the fabric.
Yeah.
So, but everything else is called for. And then I played around with, did I want to use the dark green or the light green for what's on the tray, or the dark brown or light brown for like what I turned, used for the tray.
Mhm. It looks so cute.
Yeah, it turned out really
We
good.
did it so fast.
Yeah,
That's probably your
I couldn't
fast.
believe it. I was just like, I can't believe I'm gonna get this done while I'm camping. And then once I finished, like I started at the top and I went down and was working on the lightning bugs here. And when I was that far along, we still had like 4 days left in the trip. So I was like, well, now that I've done the whole thing during this trip, I'm gonna go ahead and personalize it. So
That's awesome.
yeah. So, but that's all my finishes. But I mean that's a lot of finishes for me.
That is. That's like one a week,
I know.
basically, since we've been, which I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're not huge, massive stitches, but
Yeah.
I don't like those big ones. They take too long. Although there's one that I'm working on. There's two actually. Do you want to do what you've worked on, or you want me to go first? I have like eight.
Um,
I have
why
like
don't
eight.
you go ahead? I only have two whips to show, so why don't you go for it?
So as I said, I've had scatterbrain, and I just can't commit to anything. And so what I do is I just stitch whatever calls to me. And some days I have to sit and rifle through my whip thing. Like, what do I want to do? I love this one. These are hard because it's a lot of color changes and they blend into each other.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to count. And so I worked on it until my brain was like, okay, you need a break. I'm stitching it on. Hold on, I need to flip my page. I'm pretty sure this is oat milk because I think that's what my other ones were on. And I found my, yeah, it's 16 count oat milk. I found my original group of the single ones,
Mm-hmm.
and I found my notebook and I pulled all the same colors um for those. So this is how far I am. Oops, let me stretch it out a little bit. I love doing the birds. They're so fun. I don't love doing the flowers. They're very finicky. See, like, look at all the dots.
Wow. Yeah.
And actually, because those oranges are so close, the dark one is supposed to be the middle and the light one is supposed to be the outside. And I just said, nature's weird, and I'm not pulling out all of that white one to fix it because I think it'll still look okay.
Uh-huh.
I just have to remember, I should probably write myself a note that I mixed it up.
Yeah.
But so I don't know, I'm pretty far along.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the flowers holding me up. I don't know, maybe I'll get it done before August is over. Otherwise, I might switch to autumn. Oop, which those pumpkins aren't much different than the flowers.
Yeah.
But they really are
Were
beautiful
the
when they're.
flowers in the originals, were they as finicky?
Yes, but it's only that one. It's
Oh,
not.
yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
So when I feel like it, I bring it out. I worked on it. I should write how long. I don't know. I did a few days. Like I said, like some nights I need easy stuff. Some nights I can do hard stuff. It really depends on my mood, what kind of week I've had, what my life has been doing. This is this one is my 10,000 Lakes, which is one of my oldest uh whips that I have. I started it in June of 2023, end of June. Oop. I don't normally color on my charts, but this one I have to because otherwise I don't know where I am. But that's what it looks like. And I don't remember where, like, these is silly. That's how I used to do it. And I'm just like, "Oh, I'm so close to done. I'm not gonna mess with it. My goal is to have this done by the end of the year. And I've been seeing it on Sundays. I've been really liking it because I've been sewing a lot, making project bags on the weekends. And by 2 o'clock on Sunday, I'm like, okay, my brain is tired and I just, whatever. And this is it's a lot of lines, you
Yeah,
know.
but you're making really good progress.
I can't remember where I was. on here
I feel like
when,
you were only like at like a quarter.
right. So let's see. The page cut is right here.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I dipped into the second page. What I do is I just pick a color and
Mm-hmm.
I do as much as I can, and then I look at the chart and say, okay, what's the next one that has the most? And I do that. And then that's where the highlighting comes in so I can keep track of where I am.
Yeah.
But I started it in June of 2023, but then I didn't pick it up for like a year. So this summer was the first time I've picked it back up. So I think I can get it done by the end of the year. It's really not hard. It's dense. And so one thing I've noticed, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but see how wavy the top is?
Yeah.
I've never done such like a dense full coverage. And I'm hoping it's just on like a cheap 14 count light blue Ada that I probably got from Hobby Lobby. I'm thinking I'm really gonna have to, because I am gonna frame it for
Mm-hmm.
sure. I think I'm gonna really have to stretch it, or I might take this one and have a professional do it to
Yeah.
stretch it out.
Have them
Because it,
stretch and lace it.
and I try, I don't know if you're supposed to do this or not, but when I get a lot in, I try and pull it like this. Look at my back. Don't look at my back. Actually, look at my back. I try and like relieve some of the tension
Mm-hmm.
evenly as I go along. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but
Well, hey, if it works.
it's doing all right. I've been working on that on pretty much every Sunday for the last few weeks. I've worked on it. Um, I get bored of like the greens and blues and browns, but it's also nice because I don't have to think so much because it's
Mm-hmm.
like diagonals,
Yeah. For
filling,
chunks.
yeah. And I can just pick one color and stick to it. I usually pull, a strand off, go through all six, then switch colors. That's what I've been doing. I guess I do have, I think this one is a new start now that I think about it. This is, I think I talked about this in my last one.
Yeah.
Started it. I started it while she was at basketball camp, my daughter, last week, and I brought it with. And it's good. This is what it looks like. And it's a little bit more in depth, I guess. These are the colors. They're so fun. Now, I've never stitched with her stuff. It's really thick.
Mm-hmm.
It's not it's not like color and cotton and stuff or classic colorworks. It's thicker than that, which I it's not bad. It just takes me a little bit to get used to it. This is where I'm at. It's the whole kit that I'm stitching it with.
Nice.
So the T or all the letters have back stitch around them, which I don't love doing all of that, but I'm doing it as I go so that I don't have to go back.
That's good. Smart move.
And the flowers aren't difficult. You just got to do a little bit of counting. So I did, just picked this one color, did as many as I could, and then I'm
Mhm.
onto whatever string this. So that's about a week's worth of, an hour or two at a time. I don't know that I picked it up any other day, but it's fun. I like it. I don't know when I'll have it done, but if it is one that needs brain power. This is my second oldest whip. And I don't know if I've ever shown it. My 100 owls. I don't know if I've ever shown it on here.
I don't think
I
you
don't think
have. I think we talked about it, but I'm not sure you've shown it.
so. The highlighted area is where I was when I picked this back up. Now I didn't write, I started this as my New Year's Eve start in 2023.
That's a freebie, right?
It is free, yeah. I don't have the color picture, but so Owl Forest has their own threads. Uh, and I just keep this up on my phone
Hmm.
as a reference. But like to me, maybe there's blue owls in the world, but where I live, there's not blue owls. And I'm weird about that. Um, I like nature to be nature. So anyway, this is what I had when I picked it back up in the last month. And I've done my cute little owl needle minder. I don't know if you see it. I'm using this. I just kind of went for what it looked like, right? Different greens, browns, whatever. And if I don't like it, I won't use it for
Hmm.
that. But I um I think I got it pretty good. Okay, hold on. This thing is humongous. So I don't even know if I
Oh,
can.
it's looking so good.
So I'm doing it on 16 count dusk by Fiber on a Whim. I like the fabric, but it's very soft.
Hmm.
So it's hard stitching in hand. But I think so. If you look, I've done, let's see, all this border right here, the corner, so this and down, this, and I'm right here right now.
Hmm.
And then I'm going to highlight on here after I show this so that all of this weird guy, he's kind of weird, but I figured, well, whatever. I love this one.
Yeah.
He was done, but this is new. This is so I'm at owl number. Well, I just finished 35 because owl 35 is this little guy right here.
Hmm.
So I'm not quite halfway with the owls,
Yeah.
but
So good though. You're doing great.
it's good. I mean, it'll probably take all of this. I don't know why I left so much room at the top. It kind of scares me, but we'll decide when I come down. But it's really pretty and it's fun to stitch because you can just pick the owl and do it. And then if you need to put it away, and there's little green bits in there too,
You
just
know how
for
you're
fun.
gonna finish it?
I'm gonna frame it, and I'll
Are you?
probably I'll probably have it like professionally framed.
Hmm.
Or my husband can probably make a frame.
Hmm.
I just think I have to touch his tools, and then he'll be like, "What are you doing?" And then
Yeah. I
but and
was
then I
thinking
keep it a
you
little
could do
owl bag.
have that like your center panel on like a small quilt for the wall.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, because I would hope that my kids, they may not like all of the weird little stuff, but I think at least my son for sure, when I'm long gone from this earth, he will like this one.
Hmm.
And it all we love owls. We haven't really heard many. We have these owls. I don't remember what they're called, but it sounds like he says, who cooks for you?" That owl.
Hmm.
I want to say it's a horn. No, it's not a horn. It's a barred owl. That's what it
Hmm.
is. It's a barred owl. And Clara used to go out there and try to call the owls, and then they would call back, and her face would just light up. So that's what started it. But yeah, this is
Yeah.
my little bag I made for it.
We have a couple of owls right now that there's a neighborhood pair, and right now it's the time of year every year for about 3 weeks. In the morning when I wake up, they'll be on the back fence or the neighbor's fence. Now, we have a ditch that runs behind our house, so they're out there like finishing up their evening hunt, and it just feels very like spooky Harry Potter like when there's
Yeah.
a giant owl in the backyard. Mm.
I've only ever seen one in our trees. Otherwise, we just hear them. All right. So last but not least, this is my last one that I've been working on. So I got bored and I thought, oh, this one looks really fun and super easy. I can handle that. There's so many specialty stitches and back stitches and all of the stitches in the world. I'm doing it on 16 count buttermilk, fiber on a whim. I usually don't start in the middle, but I thought on this one it would be best to start with the house and then kind of work my way out
Hmm.
from the house. From this far, I've made pretty good progress, and then I lost my pizzazz because there's a B that goes here, and I think the other one's like here. And it's special stitches, and I tried and tried and tried to like make a B to fit. You can probably tell I ripped it out, and I got mad. And then like these have, I wish I could show you the actual thing, but let's see, where are they? This is all like long stitch for
Hmm.
the onion. And each onion bulb has three of those.
Hmm.
And so I got annoyed. So I think what I'm going to do, because I do like stitching on it, is just keep kind of filling in and doing the not so special
Hmm.
stitches as much as I can. But like you can't have onions without onion tops, and you can't have carrots without carrot tops. So I don't know. Oh, and the other thing is so the called for on this took me a lot of time actually. Let's see if I can, I can't show this page. Okay, here, this I can show. The called for are all these like dinky dyes and silks. Can you see that?
Hmm.
Well, what I did, if you go on their website, you can find a conversion for it. So, which sounded like it was going to be really easy, but it actually was a little bit more involved. So, what I had to do was like this one, what is this? The needle point was easy. It went right to a number, DMC number. This one, you had to convert it to something else. You had to convert it to Gentle Arts, and then from Gentle Arts, you had to convert it to DMC.
Oh, wow.
So it took me a long time. Not using called for at all, but I think the colors. See, this is what I my old lady bobbins that are still not. I just and it's a mess, and it's frustrating, but it's fine. I can live with it. I just picked mostly DMC for it. I think it's all DMC actually, except for one, this wilderness, because I've had to a couple of times go into my stash because like you can see the roots, but the
Hmm.
color that it blended in so, or no, it was the same color as the worm,
Oh, yeah.
and it would look weird. So I
Yeah.
wanted it to be not that. And then I think the green that was in the middle there was not, it just looked weird for a green pepper. So I just went to my stash and grabbed a green. I have my base and then I'm kind of, if I don't like it, adding to it. And then this will just be, I might do this when we're driving down to Iowa, fill in the roof
Hmm.
because that's easy,
Good
fill in
filling.
that. Down here, I can even start because we got peas and radishes and different stuff. I'm not going to do the words. I wish this wouldn't be so blurry. Anyways, underneath it, it says like pepper, onion, carrot. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to not do that. I don't know. I don't love words in my stuff most of the time. So I had a lot of fire for this, and I was like, yes, this is going to be awesome. And then I, because there's dragonflies. I don't know. I'll send you a close up of these.
Yeah.
But those dragonflies are all special. The tomatoes are all special. Like the pea pods and stuff. And it wouldn't be bad if I was using linen because then I could. That's the difference. That's my
Mhm.
struggle. Is this is on 32 count, I think.
Yeah.
So in the special stitches, it's like only over one. Well, I can't do that. I could half break, the square, but it just doesn't look
Yeah, it
good.
looks weird when you do that.
So that's the struggle with that. But I'm not going to give up on it. I just I needed a break because I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this is supposed to be fun, and
Yep.
then, but I also am really moody, so right now because I just have like a lot, and I just, when you're just crabby sometimes, and then something
Mhm.
makes you mad, you're like, you know what? You're making me mad. You're just going off. So
Need a
that's kind of what I'm at.
mom timeout.
It's not you, it's me. That's really the truth. It's because I know I'm gonna love it. It's gonna get framed. I'm gonna put it in my kitchen. Like it's gonna
Mhm.
be. I just need to get out of my own head. So okay,
We're our own worst enemy most of the time.
that's all that I worked on. So
All
I was
right.
kind of all over the place.
I had so like I said, I've been working on two. I have my car stitch, which is a model stitch, car stitch, lunch stitch. It's like a little to go bag drum stitch.
Mm,
And then I'm working on a Halloween one. Um, and then I had a few days of like an in between that I picked up Always Remember by Plum Street.
okay,
So this one, wherever it's at here, this is a Bestitch Me. Yeah, Bestitch Me Gray Magic.
oh,
So I
that's
worked on the eagle and I worked on filling in that flower, I think. So not a lot, but at least making a little
that red.
progress.
That red looks so good on that fabric.
Yeah, I'm loving it. This one's by my stitchy spot, so if I'm not in the mood for what I'm stitching, I can grab this one
Mhm.
pretty easily because the I just love the way the colors pop.
I did have that one in my hand, and then I was like, oh. The big one. Do you want to do
Yeah,
that? Like even I don't know if you've been watching any of the like needlework marketplace stuff that's coming out.
I've
None of it
seen the
is
stuff on
inspiring
Instagram.
me.
I haven't snooped around too much,
Nothing is like, oh, I have to have that.
right?
The last thing that I said I have to have that was the 13 folds thing that you
Yeah,
sent me.
and that
And it's
wasn't
on
even
my
a market. That wasn't even a market release.
no, I had never seen that. If you're watching this and you've never seen it, you it's so pretty. It's the flag and it's so pretty. So
Yeah, I know I
I'm
haven't bought it yet to print it out, but yeah, that's
yeah,
definitely a to do for sure.
that's in my after my vacation buy. I
Yeah,
don't spend any money till after.
the second one, then there's not a lot on this one because it's a very small one, and I should have this one hopefully. I was hoping to have it finished by today, but I just needed another day. So this is
Is
for
that
my
a check
husband.
engine light?
Yeah.
Oh my
So it says, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine under the engine light."
I need to get that for my
So
husband.
my husband's a mechanic, so
That's perfect.
I got
Does
it
he
off of Etsy. So I'm close. I just have to finish the engine and do the words on the bottom.
Yeah, my husband has like the fixer upper card, and he's always like, "Oh, it threw a light at me, and it says this, and now I have to buy this." And I'm like, "Okay, keeps him busy off
Yeah.
the streets, right?"
Yep, that's right. So that's my whips. Did you
Does
buy
that engine
anything?
light get filled in?
No, so it's the
Does your
outline.
engine?
Yeah.
So you're
So
almost done.
yeah. I
I
actually
did, but
I had started that at Harvey's drum lessons in the parking lot. So but then I forgot that I had that as his drum lesson stitch. And I grabbed the other one, the other to go bag. So had I remembered Sunday for drums, I probably would have finished it. Oh well.
yeah, whatever. I've got two things I have kitted up that I want to start. They inspired me enough to kit them up. So first one is this one here. I love it. I'm not doing the alphabet because I don't need to do
Yep.
alphabet. Now, Millennial Fabrics had a I don't know, like she had leftover inventory from different fabrics of the month. And I was able to get one of my favorite ones they've ever done, which is called burlap. It's in an 18 count, which I usually do 16, but I can handle 18 because, oh, I didn't write this in my book yet. Oh, it's in centimeters. Well, I think it's too small because it's 106 by 90 stitches. So on an 18 count, on a 16 count, it says 16.83 centimeters by 14.29 centimeters. So whatever that is, too much math for me on a whatever day, Tuesday.
What was the width?
Uh, it's 106 by 90 stitches.
And an
Actually,
18 count? Yeah, that's gonna be like, yeah, that won't be too big.
I always keep my fat quarter shop calculator on here because I do so much that's not called for. So while I'm gonna do that really quick. But I thought this was really cute. It's fall, it's garden. I love it. What did I
I
say
love
it
the
was?
quilts on the fence.
Well, there's quilting, which I love, and um 18 count. I don't care how many things, zero. So 6 by 5. So on the smaller end, 6 by 5. That's not terrible. It's medium, but I'm gonna do it on. Looks like I called for where I could, and then filled in what I didn't have called for. This burlap shows white so good. So I don't think this has the white in the kit, but so I want to start this one soon, probably after we get back from Iowa. And then the other couple of ones that I pulled out that I want to do is I'm gonna do these on the same fabric. This one here, I just love it. I love those owls, the little
Yeah.
squirrel. It's so cute. I've never done a button before on anything like this, so that'll be fun because it comes
Yeah.
with a little button. And then probably one of my most favorite little charts I've ever seen of all time. He's so cute, is this little guy.
I love it.
And I'm gonna do it on Daybreak, which was a fabric of the month. It's got an orangey tone to it,
Hmm.
but I think this will be dark enough.
Yeah.
Or I'll make it dark enough. I think like that I think will show up fine. The camera
Hmm.
doesn't show as good in the camera as the contrast. So, and these ones are small. Like this one, he's tiny. I want the penguin one too. Have you ever seen the penguin
Yeah.
one? I need to get him too. So I did in my,
They have a little turtle one too.
oh, really? What's he holding?
I think it's just a flower.
Oh, the squirrel one. I've
Pretty
had it,
sure. I'm pretty sure it's a turtle.
but so those are ones I have pitted that I really do want to start. I
Hmm.
really like that farm one. So if I have to put the garden one in timeout for a longer period of time, I might switch to the farm
Yeah.
and look for specialty stitches, but I don't think it has that many.
Well, if you get it started, like I think that would be a good one to have started for like when fall finally really hits,
Right. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Because it when it starts here, it goes fast. Like all of
Yeah.
a sudden, it's like boom, it's fall, and then the trees are, and then all of a sudden, I did buy some stuff. So one thing, I found this for 6.99 at Goodwill.
That's awesome.
This thing probably weighs 5 pounds. I mean, it's a
Wow.
hearth, it's a Hearth and Hand one. It's normally sold at Target for
At Target,
$25.
yeah.
I got it for 6.99 at
That's
Goodwill.
awesome.
Look at it. I'm gonna put it on my kitchen table, and I'm gonna put stuff in there, cross stitch stuff, whenever I fully finish anyway. Because
You said it, I didn't.
I, I want to. I have plans. So let's see. I was saying, Millennial had some ends, um, like get rid of the inventory sales. So this one is called, I didn't do all the zips on here. I just love their fabrics. This one's called Clean Slate.
Ooh,
It's a lot more gray. It's picking up the pink wall in here. It's a
yeah.
lot more, but it's really, really pretty. And I think it's a 16 count. And then there's more of this daybreak that I just showed for the other one. I bought another one, and this one's actually a little bit lighter, I think, than this.
Looks a
Ooh.
little, yeah, a little less orange.
Well, yeah, it's a little more peachy pale, and this one's
Yeah.
got a little more orange. So I might, if this is enough to do both of those charts in one, I might use this smaller piece over the big piece, but I'll measure it another day. Then Fat Quarter Shop had a fiber on a whim sale. And for bigger pieces, I have learned I don't because it's so soft. But for smaller pieces, like I'm using, so this is what I'm using for the garden one.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's manageable. I wouldn't use this because it's so floppy in hand for big ones ever again. But this one is called Buttermilk, and it's a nice, whatever, nice neutral because I have no neutrals left. I look through my stuff and I don't. So this one's called Slate, and it's more gray blue than it's purple. I think the screen shows purple. And these were fairly inexpensive when
Mm-hmm.
sale. And the last one I got, everyone stitches with this. I've never even seen it, is Milk and Honey.
Yeah,
And
I
it's like creamy.
I think that was the first fabric that I stitched on.
And
My
then I
one
just got,
Primrose Cottage Independence Day stitch, I think, was stitched on that.
I love the color. The color
Yeah.
is beautiful. Except you couldn't really do white on it.
Right. And well, that was my challenge was it had white, like a firework and some writing, and I could not get any of the whites to work on it, so I ended up changing it to light blue.
Yeah. That's and then I just bought one of these
Hmm.
because you can't go wrong with this. And I used the last that I had. And then just my fabric of the month for June is called Miss Myrtle, and it's much more teal in person than it's showing. Which will that help? No, that doesn't.
Yeah.
It's almost like a robin's egg blue, but with more teal. It's really pretty. What am I gonna do with it? I think will come my way.
That's right. That's right.
Just, my two floss clubs that I do, which I really like doing these because I love the surprise. Like, ooh, what am I gonna get? So my ooh, chili pepper, that's a good one. I love it. And Finley Gold is probably one of my favorite um classic colorworks yellow. I also like honeycomb a lot. That's a good yellow. If you're ever looking for like a darker yellow that's not too orangey but not too green, it's a good color. I like it. And then these were the class or the week Styleworks ones. So just to add to my stash, no plans
Awesome.
for them. I have them all color separated, but oh yeah, and I only bought those fabrics because they were on sale. And I really do need neutrals, especially for Christmas stuff. Like you can't really do Christmas on crazy colors. It just looks
Yeah.
weird.
I bought an extra, I think I mentioned this a couple Flosstubes ago. I got more of that platinum. That works really well for Christmas stuff because it
That's
white will show up on it.
Sarah at Millennial Fabrics. That is like her favorite, and she actually brought it into their store. She's like, I know it's not ours, and I know we don't buy it, but I love it.
Yeah.
I've never tried it. I'll have to order some and see.
Well, and I have a couple of Christmas patterns that I want to start, and it's like my go-to now. I'm working on the Christmas list. It's one of my whips, the from Silver Creek Samplers.
The long one.
Because it works so well with that, I'm like, man, that's a really good Christmas fabric. So now every time I see a Christmas pattern, I'm like, oh, that would look really good on platinum.
Yeah.
So I grabbed a couple of pieces of fabric. Um, I have a couple more Halloween patterns that I want to stitch. I don't know if I'll be able to get to them in time, but I ordered the fabric to try to do a floss drop. Um,
Mhm. Ooh, that's pretty.
this is picture this plus Mirage,
That's pretty. Is
and
it
it's
more
just
purple?
just a fat eighth.
That's pretty. That's a spooky Halloween color.
Yeah, and then this one is picture this plus Count Da Vinci.
Ooh, I like this. The like pops of what is that? Like
Yeah,
a
it's like kind
yellow?
of orangey.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
So
Oh,
hopefully I'll
have
get to stitch on those
do you
fairly
have
soon.
the patterns you want to do on? Can you show the?
Yeah, so well I sent them to you. You got the sneak peek.
Oh,
The
that's what
one
they're for.
that's yeah,
I didn't know if it was
the
like
two pieces.
yours or
Yeah.
someone else's.
So that's what that's for. So hopefully I'll be able to get to those soon.
Yeah.
I don't know. Life.
Yeah.
Um and then I also when I picked up that fabric, fabric can't travel alone, right? So
Right.
I had my eye on let's see which one caught my eye first. It was this is the one that was on my wish list first, and then I ended up just buying the others because. Um,
Why not?
so this is Jordan Privé, and basically it's the Olympics of Gnomes,
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
and I love it because
I
this
don't
guy's
even like
like
the
lifting weights
Olympics
with
of them.
like flower pots. This
Yeah,
guy's
I'm not a gnome lover, but those are so
look at
cute.
this guy. He's got an inner tube around him. He's gonna jump into the pool. This guy's
That
up
one.
here like boxing.
Unboxing, that is really cute.
This guy's got like a little flag, like he's like a coach or something. Badminton. I love it. So
That's
I
cute.
ordered this and then I was like, oh, that's cute. I gotta have that one too.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this
Those
guy
are
on his little
adorable.
spell book. Like,
Oh, I love the Venus plant in the boot with the
oh yeah,
little.
up there. Yeah. And then look, like the cart with the pumpkin, the ghost hanging. I couldn't. So, and that one would be like
Those are
Halloween,
cute.
something of the gnomes. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then,
Is it in English, the pattern itself?
what's that?
It
Oh
like
yeah, on the back it's kind of it's like it's got it actually
oh, okay, good.
English,
Yeah.
but um
Was
so
that Christmas?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, those are so cute. Look at
Aren't
the
those
reindeer.
adorable?
Yeah,
So
those are cute gnomes.
and I actually think these would work really good on platinum too. So I had ordered with this fabric, I ordered more platinum because I know the white will pop on it.
Mhm.
I think
If you,
vintage country mocha might be a little too brownish darkish, so
yeah, I was gonna say you might be able to do that one if it's a
yeah.
little popping up on the other, but
And it says all of them call for
sorry if you heard that. My oldest child just got home. Where's mom?
that's funny. 30 32 count. It's written differently on each one, but I'm pretty sure they're all stitched on the same 32 count mocha by Zweigart.
Oh,
Um,
okay, so that's what they use then, huh?
yeah, mocha Belfast linen. Um, and there's another one that I didn't order. Let's see if it'll show up. And now that I'm looking at it, I should have just ordered it. Look at this, and hopefully it'll show up the Easter one right here, this like spring one.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love that the mushroom house is the same in the
Yeah,
same.
just like a different roof.
Yeah, the tree
So,
clothesline is the same. Those are really cute.
yeah, and let's see.
Where
So
did you buy those from? One, two, three.
one, two, three. So on six, let's see, 16 count. It would be 8 1/4 by 7 1/2.
Okay.
So, but I couldn't live without them. They jumped in my cart.
Those are cute.
So, but I'll I'll probably start the Halloween one first out of all three of them. But for my
Yeah.
next start for the 13 for the 250 South for what month are we in? We're getting ready to start August. For August, I'm gonna work on this one. Um,
That's cute. I've never seen that before.
yeah, so I got this off of Etsy, and it's Primitive Stitching by Shelly Owen. She's in on Etsy. Uh, that's her shop. She's in Minnesota.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Um, Worthington, Minnesota.
Never heard of
So,
it.
I figured I'd get this one. It looks like it'd be,
Not
I
too
mean, it's
hard.
a cute little patriotic, but it's not like full, like in your face red,
Right.
white, blue. So, a break from the other red, white, blue stuff.
Yeah. It's such a subtle,
Yeah.
like red, white, and blue. It's not. I would leave that in my house all the time. So
Yeah.
that's cute.
So,
I've
and
never
then
seen
for
that.
September, I want to do that 13 folds. Um,
Yeah.
and that's off of Etsy as well. And I just haven't bought it and printed it yet.
I have it saved in my card. I'm gonna buy it when I get back. I'll probably
Yeah.
start it. That's really cool. Even Jeff will like that one.
Yeah.
I want to buy the Mary Stitchmas book, which funny story is I saw the pattern. Anyways, it had, I'll just describe it. It had all the reindeer names, and the bottom it says Rudolph, but it's in brown, and the O has antlers and the red nose in the middle. And I searched, and I could not for the life of me find it. And I thought, I told Angie, I said, I must have dreamt it because I can't find it. I searched Etsy, Fat Quarter Shop. I went through the Flosstubes. I watched, and I did watch somebody. I think it was Helen D. did the book,
A
and
flip through.
I must have went too fast because it is in the book. I was losing my mind. I think I sent you a picture. I'll see if I can.
Yeah. You
I
know
was like
what it reminded me of? Your
this here.
Fourth of July subway art
Right.
poster
I
one.
don't know if you can see it. It's not coming in very
Yeah.
good. Let's try if I zoom in. No. Well, anyways, it's adorable. It says all of the reindeer names, and then the Rudolph, like I said, is brown. And honestly, I would probably just stitch the Rudolph part, make it its own little like long pillow because it is so cute. I was so happy when I figured it out because for 2 days I was like, in my head I could see it. I thought the words were black, so
You could make them black.
weren't. I could. They weren't, but I'm so happy to find it. It's in the book, and I'm like, okay, because I do need to buy the book. I really it. There's a lot of really cute stuff in there. There's
Hmm.
mostly smaller little ornaments and like gift tags and different things, and I don't know. And then I got the just cross stitch Halloween one.
Hmm.
I really like it. It has a lot of really good ones this time. I didn't bring it with me. It's I don't know where, probably on my table out there, but there's some really cute ones that I might. My problem with the magazine is they're clunky to stitch with,
Hmm.
and I want to rip the pages out, but then I feel guilty.
You
So
do
I
you. Don't let anybody tell you what's
and
right
I
or wrong.
don't have like a copy machine that I could copy.
Hmm.
Or maybe we still do have that old printer, but it's
You
just not.
have a library nearby?
Yeah,
Because most libraries will let you use your library card, and you have so many free copies as part of your library card.
I know. Because I really do want to stitch them, but what happens, I don't know if you've ever stitched with the magazine, but if the more you handle it, the ink starts to
Yeah.
come, and then you can't see anymore.
Yeah.
So I suppose I could take a picture on my phone, but I don't know.
Mm.
Because I have so many magazines tagged up with like the ones
Hmm.
that I want to do. I just need to.
That reminds me. I went to this used bookstore. Um, and I was like, "Hey, do you have any like cross stitch books? Like because I'd wandered the whole store and I couldn't find their various section. It was a little disorganized. So she takes me to this section and she had a couple. So and I'm like, do I own this already? I don't know if I already own this. I have no idea. I paid $1 for it.
Oh, that's fun.
My nephew is a um he plays baseball and he's actually headed your way in just like a week.
Oh,
He's
really?
in Minneapolis, so he's gonna be pitching. So I was like, oh, and one that they're the old school logos.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just thought it was really fun. Uh, but for $1, I was like, well, heck yeah.
Why not,
Yeah.
right?
And then I got this one. Uh,
Oh, it's so cute.
so I even if it's just, to get, good font ideas,
Mm-hmm.
you can even bust it apart and not actually make it like the full, full sampler.
Right.
So, I can't remember. I had only paid like $1 or $2 for this one as well. But,
Those are fun. I saw a pattern. Now, I watch so much Flosstube and I take so many breaks in between what I'm watching that I forget who says
hmm,
what. But it's a new chart that's coming out and it's called like Rocky Mountain Quaker or something.
hmm,
It's small. Look it up. I think you would like it because it's like mountains, but it has like a little Quaker design in it.
oh,
Pretty sure it's called Rocky Mountain Quaker or the Rocky Quaker or something like that.
um,
Really cool and it's small, so
that might be the one that I got at the Crazy Woman Stitch Retreat
oh, I don't
a
know.
couple
It doesn't
years ago,
say, I can't remember what channel I was watching. I can't I can't remember anything. I just there's just so much like mom brain just is so full all the time and it's just
I don't know where it is.
I always
It's
tell my kids,
somewhere
sorry
over
if I
on my
ask you.
shelf,
Yeah, you'll have to I'll find it and send you a picture. But yeah, I always tell my kids like I probably already asked you this and you probably already answered me, but I can only retain so much at one time and it probably didn't stick.
right?
So like I must ask my son, what is your work schedule?
If
Because
something has to come in, that means something's going out.
exactly.
So,
I only have so much in this little head of mine. But that's all I have. I'm just gonna keep stitching on whatever calls to me and on the nights where I'm just like, ugh, I hate everything and I don't want to stitch any of this stuff. I'm gonna try and find ones I could kit up that
yeah.
maybe I will like or
I
like
bet
get
when the season changes, you'll really get your
I
mojo
think
back.
that's because like I said, I'm done with patriotic. It's a little too early for fall. I don't like sunflowers and bees, and so it's kind of like and I looked for ice cream ones. There's not very many cute ones,
Right?
so that is for you to
I have so many ideas. I just like need like seven
because I
more days
thought
in my week.
I was like, that's a great idea. I think our last floss tube, you're like, do
Yep.
that. And I looked and I'm like, oh, these are lame. I don't like them. No offense to designers, but it's just not my thing. They're too cutesy or
hmm
like cartoony, and I don't. That's just not my thing. And then I was like, okay. And so when the fruit salad one came, that was exciting.
Yeah.
Then I couldn't find any good watermelon ones, so I'm just kind of in a funk where I'm like,
Yeah. So
it'll come.
it will. Totally will.
Knows I have enough to dig through to try to find
That and
something.
when you get to go on your trip and like just have a mental break and have a couple days
I
without
really do
home
need
and kids.
a mental break because having all three kids home this summer is it's been fun, but now I have to I like have to worry about them more. Like when they don't live here, I worry about them, but they're not in my space.
hmm
That makes sense. But now they're all here and it's just like who's going where? Who is doing what? I have to feed everybody,
Yeah.
even my dog.
How much food do I have to make today?
But it's good. And I'm grateful that everyone got to be here this summer and we're all happy and healthy and good and we all get along for the most part. And
Yeah.
they've been very gracious with their 9-year-old sister because when you're 20, almost 23 and 19, your 9-year-old sister,
On
she's a
summer
lot
break.
for anyone. She's a lot for everyone. The other day she just came home and she just wouldn't stop talking. She talked for like 2 hours. Jeff was on a bike ride. He came home and I'm just like, you're it. Because I love her, but she's a very extrovert and I'm not. And so it's hard for me. But I always tell myself she's only little for a little while.
Yep.
Then she'll be like, leave me alone. So
Yep.
although my older kids are still pretty clingy, so I don't know.
At least they like you. I mean, come on.
That's true. And it,
Yep. Could be worse. Could be way worse.
way worse. But yeah, I'm just gonna stitch whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna bring to Iowa with me, but
Yeah.
I got back tomorrow because we leave Thursday morning and I have zero things packed. I have all my laundry done.
Well, that's good. You won't be packing dirty laundry. That's good. I
And I'm a last minute packer. I think we've talked about this.
Yeah. We're far more efficient when we wait until the last minute.
It's just like, okay, I got
It
this,
only
this, this.
takes 5 minutes to pack instead of 5 days to pack when you wait until the last 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
But I will think about my cross stitch tonight. Like what?
Yeah. So that
Let's
means
bring all of
the next time we film, well, the next time we film, at least here, kiddo will be back in school.
Yeah.
You're
Mine was,
hopefully we can fit it in, and I
no.
would say hopefully in the next couple weeks, like
Yeah.
2 to 3 weeks maybe.
Let's see, after this trip, 2 weeks later, my son, we have to move him down to
Hmm?
college Sunday. But after the 17th, my summer fun time is pretty much done.
Yeah.
It calms down until the sports start.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Because hockey will pick up by beginning of September. So,
she's doing basketball, she's doing archery, and then later in the year, she'll do volleyball. But archery is like competition now where
hmm
you go to tournaments. We have a choice to not do that and just do
hmm
like a club. So we got to talk about it. But
Yeah.
she really loves it. She
That's
does
cool.
bowling on Saturdays. So I don't know if she wants to do that or not this year again. But bowling on Saturdays is fun. So I don't know. Whatever
Right.
she wants to do. Keep
So
her.
it's the new normal when the fall school season starts.
I just hope she likes her teacher because her teacher last year was amazing. And I don't think any teacher will ever compare. And so I just hope she gets one that she can tolerate. So otherwise, back to I hate school. I don't want to go to school.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, that's all I got. Probably next
Awesome.
time I'll have all my Halloween ideas ready.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, we'll hopefully make it a little sooner than last time. If you haven't already, people like and subscribe and share with friends. That would be awesome. Maybe next time we can aim for like a giveaway of some kind.
Sure, I can do project things.
Yeah, and I can do maybe one of my patterns or both of my patterns, one of each pattern, something like that. Just
Sure.
to mix it up. Uh, maybe get a few more engagements. So,
Yeah.
all right, well, cool. Well, we will see you again next time. Thanks for popping by.
Bye.